Should I get should I get more babies? So I'm gonna be more erect. Hello. I like this one better. I've never had the choice between 3 mics before. This is fun. Except for that time in the never mind. Sirens, so you can locate them when you're hungry. They're like little distress beacons made out of meat. They even stink a little so deaf people can find them and eat them too. Babies are meant to be food. What else could they possibly be for? How many babies do you know that have prevented a nuclear disaster? Name every baby that's won a Nobel Peace Prize. Huh? That's one. How many babies do you know that have gone to contributed to a treatment for syphilis? They can't deflect bullets with them. They don't bounce. You can't even. They don't make a good doorstop. The only problem babies can solve is world hunger. Think about this. Think about it. There are 129 million births every year. That's 4 brand new babies every second. That's almost 2 billion pounds of meat. At an average 15.2 pounds, a family of 4 can consist on a 6-month-old for nearly 3 days. In this country alone, it could reduce our beef dependency by nearly half. It would eliminate enough beef processing facilities to reduce our carbon and greenhouse emissions by nearly 38%. Not having to take them back and forth from school would reduce our dependency on foreign oil by nearly 19%, and the average $140,000 it takes to raise a kid from birth to college could be put back into our failing economy, equaling over $700 billion a year. You want to save the planet? Eat the babies! Do not take a baby to the movie theater.
Oh God, no.
They don't want to see a movie. They want to be in a pan. If it took me 9 months to create something edible, I'm sure as fuck not going to give it an Xbox. We need to go back to the Optimum. Get back to work, bitch! We want 3 cheese baby tonight! If anything I say tonight upsets or offends you, please remember that I have said the phrase, 3 cheese baby. And then it should all be okay. That's goofy. He was denying the Holocaust, but then he said 3 cheese babies, so it's okay. Oh, Jews. How are you guys doing tonight? Recently moved to California. Moved to Los Angeles. And people say, oh. And then I say, I moved to Los Angeles from Detroit. And they're like, yay! Yeah, I wanted to get away from the violence. I hear they have a beach somewhere in California, but you can't see it for all the smog and brown people. So. And I get to take part in the gay riots now. Do you remember when anybody here from California? I'm gonna go, oh, holy shit. What's up, my homie? With gay marriage, it's not taking away anything from anyone. You know, we're not reducing anybody else's right. It's not taking away anything. You know, it's really interesting because, you know, I think the problem they have with it is the word. It's just the word they have the problem with. You know, I mean, if it's like they don't like us to use this word to represent a loving relationship between two people of the same gender. They don't want us to have that word. They won't give us that word. No, it's not good. They'll give us something similar, but it's different. Separate but equal, right? It's like, do you like pie? Yes, I like pie. Well, you cannot have pie. But you can have this. It's like, well, that's just pie. No, this is not pie. This is a circular fruit pastry union. But that's just pie. No, you cannot have pie. Because if you have pie and somebody who does not believe in my God has pie, then that will make my pie less sanctimonious. You know what? Grow the fuck up. It's all about size. I know they're trying to protect the sanctimony of marriage, but maybe gay people want to experience some of that sanctimony too. You know, maybe I want to be able to go to Las Vegas and get married at a drive-through window and catch 12 diseases in the next 24 hours. Yeah. Maybe I want some of that. Maybe I want the sanctity of marrying a guy so old that he has to have a colostomy truck. And holding back the bile while I actually feed him tomato bisque through a tube in his nose, so he'll continue to let me spend his millions on boob jobs and shoes. I want some of that sanctity. You know, not that this is a religious thing, but you know what? If God wants to condemn gay people for getting married, that's his decision. You stay the fuck out of it. If God wants to, it's not like, we have to cover up his eyes or something. He's God. We didn't have a problem letting him watch us march all over his people in the Middle East. But George Takei with a marriage license said, no. That will make our Lord and Savior vomit. We can't have God puking now, can we? No. There's nowhere in the Bible, and this is coming from a former Christian minister. There is nowhere in the Bible that says to prevent gay marriage. It does, however, say to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And when you think about it, that's a perfect description of gay sex! Hey baby, do unto me as I do unto you. Oh man. I don't understand why people act like that. There's a lot of things I don't understand. I don't understand why sometimes you can take a shit and half of it's one color and half of it's a completely different color. I don't understand that. I just look at this. It's like, is it trying to communicate? It's like I look at the toy. It's like green, red, green, blue. What are you trying to say? If I look in the toilet and I ever find an image of the Virgin Mary, I'm totally selling that on eBay. I will make millions. I don't understand that. I don't understand Galaga. How many old people we have? You remember the game Galaga? Yeah. I don't understand why in Galaga you got the ship that'll come down and it'll steal your little ship, and then it'll go back up there. And then you get another ship, and then when it comes down, it dives at you, and you shoot it, and you rescue your ship, and happy music plays, and it spins around, and it nestles beside you, and it becomes your special friend. And then you can shoot people with two ships, and yay. But if you shoot it when it's just hanging out at the top, it'll stay up there and help them kick your ass. It's like, Sean! How can a 4-bit video game ship from 1982 be such a dick? I don't understand why Paris Hilton is famous. I don't understand why beer is legal and pot is not. I don't understand how a flu virus can go from a pig to a human. Dude, what the fuck were you doing with that pig? I know you want to keep your pigs healthy, but that's not how you take his temperature. I understand when you say something to an old guy that they don't like, they pull this looking over their glasses at you maneuver. I don't get, it's like, it's like, it's like, you need to, I don't like what you just said to me. You need to be blurry now. Yes! Now it's so tough now that you're blurry, alright. You better run your blurry ass home, and when your mom sees you, she's gonna stab you.